After successfully saving the region and everyone they know, obviously the best course of action now is to completely forget about the world and focus on a festival. Although it does actually sound kind of good. Because, you know, all work and no play makes you a something something. So, strap on your cloak, buckle up those vambraces. Let's go adventuring. Perfect place for a meal, yes. Who made the giant balloons? I shouldn't have expected anything less. Everyone had, like, princess masks and whatnot, so why wouldn't there be very lifelike figurines? They are gamers at heart, after all. What kind of booths and stalls are going to be erected during this festival? Really? There's like a Gundam suit behind her. I think you'll have competition in that all you can eat cake buffet. Count me in. Even if I have to pretend to be two people. See, the problem with like all you can eat buffets is usually the food is of mediocre quality because they get through so much of it. But whenever I go, I definitely get my money's worth. I guess one good thing I got from my family was the ability to eat a lot. Which is both a blessing and a curse, really. And I know there's a season 2 of Log Horizon, but I really do hope that the opening song is as jamming as that one. And yes, I did just use that descriptor. She was also one of the first people that he talked to when they awoke in this world. Really? Close the window slightly. Or at least weigh it down. Hopefully the pages are numbered so they can be easily put back in place. Is she like a very attendant assistant or maybe like a mother figure? Not one that is holding to his word of going to pick things up. We already know he likes to shut himself away. Yep, kinda, and also, oh, good, he's actually weighing it down now. He can't go neglecting the community. Who who put the face on that? I would shudder to think what her room is like then. Good for her. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to other shows. Trying to bring up the buffet. It's not like she can't afford it. Yep, looks like it would be quite good. I do like anything that is kind of cholesterol based. Cholesterol is not the right word at all. Carbohydrate is what I meant. I can have cholesterol. Ugh. What about the other leaders? Are they like of the fighting guilds? I don't believe they'd be the greatest ones to set up events and whatnot. Nice hop. She lost her chance. Oh, trying to cut in. If they go as a couple, it's free. Hmm. What about if it's more than two? So what? He didn't manage to turn down either of them. And we haven't actually seen them like change their clothes, really, have we? Why is that so hard to believe? Wait a minute. So the people who can eat the most cake are therefore the best people to meet with the princess? Hmm. Yes, I remember the multitude of events and competitions growing up with the most tea and tea and crumpets gets to meet with the queen herself. Her room is a lot more eastern than Binnery's. this is... Well, you're not alone. Yep, go in and check. That's... Yeah, I'm sure half of that is perfect. It's got ski senses are tingling. So, do all of these, like, do you have to have the scribe skill in order to write in this world? Or is it just to have being able to write things that actually do something? I have a use. Do you have to be appearing from the rafters and under desks? And you went to them? Nice hats. I think it would be slightly cheating. You can't really enter the contest with more than... Huh. Yeah, what exactly? I like the kimono. Ah, good. He actually got... I'm glad they gave us that bit. Oh, it was okay with the organisers. They just had to change the rules slightly to make it work. So who picked that out for her? Is it a tailoring guild? Okay. Immediately complimenting her. She doesn't really have many like female friends to go shopping with and everything, does she? At least not any that wouldn't constantly assault her as well. Yeah, four of those would be easy child's play. What? So they got slices, you got whole cakes. Hmm. Okay, slightly difficult now. Okay, go. That is a. They've got a two-tiered cake. Yeah, unless you cut it into. That's what you're complaining about? Really, you're all here with someone. Why give a fuck about these? that makes it harder. And you don't want a kimono to get dirty by leaning over the food. Of course, he can't. She can't let Akatsuki get an early lead. Are they going to actually eat any of this by the end of it? Or is he just going to be force-fed and fattened up? Yep. That adds a level of questioning to this. Do their physical forms actually put on weight? And have to exercise to maintain muscle density, etc. Okay. Well, it looks like it went down. Uh, is he trying to help him there, or yeah, causing more issues? Yes, there's not going to be a power play going on. Right, that's what was. Ah, good. She wasn't just kneeling there or squatting there for hours waiting. They have pulled themselves together massively since just being thrust into this. Is she ever? Maybe now he might have some aversion to it, but is she ever going to not call him like that and actually use his name? She had other priorities. The cake was secondary. Yeah, but all of it is like surrounding the missions and whatnot, not just idle chit chat. That's not talking. Okay. Fun for whom? And oh, she's there. I didn't know if she was waiting. Well, what do you think it is? Well, she was just rubbing his forehead and muscled in on you, asking him to go to the cake buffet. Of course, no. Why would she ever make this conclusion? Woo. A love triangle. Is he, though? You just happen to be in this area as well. Are you actually going to admit everything? Really? Well, yeah, there's not the same admiration. Nothing has been established yet, sure, but also you can't get everything you want. No matter who wins, someone's going to be hurt by it. I say wins like it's a contest. Mm-hmm. I really have nothing to add about this situation. It seems like I know it's been building it up for several episodes, but at the same time, seems like a forced love conflict. And really, in the grand scheme of things, not that big of a deal. But I do think that competition was rigged. Horribly so. No one else had to be force fed whole cakes. I did think that, 12 slices of cake between 3 people was horribly easy. Like, if there'd be loads of people completing it if it was that. So, yep. Which I was about to say, yeah, it starts off with just admiration in a he's done so much for us kind of way. I wonder if anyone's noticed that the ones not acting like creeps are the ones that are attracting all of the girls. Poor tank guy. Maybe if he was a bit more selective with what he says around people. Now, this one was a bit of a divergent from most of what we saw in other Log Horizon episodes. But after everything that has gone on so far, then maybe it was time for a bit of a downtime. But this also brings up a a little question. If they are now in this world and they form bonds and relationships and whatever, should they find a way home to Earth, what happens then? You know, you'd like to say they all stay together and everyone lives happily ever after, etc., etc., but logistically, it's a bit more difficult than just said, isn't it? But you know, that is to say, if they have bodies to actually return to. And considering that it's, not late, but very early in the mornings, yeah, I think I might go searching to see what restaurants do some sort of challenge. Of course, it's a bit harder now considering the outside situations, but one can dream. But now that we don't have any hard set cliffhanger to end off on, then we can all rest a little easier. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know. You should know by now how to do that, especially if you've been on YouTube for any amount of time, and considering this is episode 20 odd. Yeah. But since now we're rounding off near the end, you may want to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, maybe even turn on notifications. But mostly, get some rest. Don't gorge yourself on cake. See you in the next one. I'm not gonna lie, if anyone treats me to a platter of cakes, it's gonna be very difficult to turn that down. With that in mind, I want to express my gratitude to Sal, Raywin, HSTR, Denima 1997, Aisharem, Shiwan, ASD, Stinsfire, and everyone else. Because they are my flustered partners as I tuck into my third chocolate gatto. So thank you.